Surprise! Nice and spicy! Get to work! Off we go! Oh! Oh! Catch an epic wave! Show no mercy! Boba, get them! Need a surfboard? Entering combat mode. Get. Out of the frying pan. Suffer the wrath of Eastly. Get to work. Cue the spotlight. Boba, get them. Let's ride. Surf's up. Will last a long time, and then Nahida won't have it. Yeah, guess you. Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most with... Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? But never mind that.
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you... Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, How about I gather a few mercs to escort you to?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some... So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going... Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without...
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida? Oh, good point.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler and...
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Wow, time flies. We need to head to Natland next. Never called it a nation of dragons. Exactly.
Yes, that look of
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything...
Oh, so
Yeah. All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a stranger now, partner.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter...
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder. One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here!
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So,
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
ooh, great idea. We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say.
Many members of the Spina
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience...
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this...
All right. Well then,
Bon voyage!
these strange mountains. Good idea. And once we've met the Archon, come on, let's keep following the road. After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a...
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to...
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it...
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually...
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, wait. Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether...
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celeb...
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but...
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Hey! What are you looking over there for? Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello there. Excuse me.
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, he would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone, but now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories, and that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
So, she's the Hydro Archon?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the... I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Icon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of...
Of course! That's the blonde traveler, the one all those stories are about.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never...
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an...
Now she wants to fight?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their...
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler.
All right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. It's such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone—
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did Linny do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic?
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh? I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina...
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. We never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on...
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine...
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of... We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to...
What's this? So you also believe...
What?
No, the story said, but as time... So...
Oh.
All right.
So you're the blonde Oh, thanks.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that...
Is there anything else you need?
Yes, one last thing. I have...
So, you want to
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers. Go, Barbara, go!
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not—
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished.
So, we're going to the court of...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, watch her move.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should— You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. All right.
fearless. Merciless.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's...
Fearless.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing it.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you. Anyway, I should be going.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny...
Oh, did you get hurt?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
I have to, but at least we were able to get the stolen item.
What a slippery...
All right.
Merciless.
this thing to go into the city? What an...
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between... It's pretty...
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Linny? And his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our...
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet? Amazing! You recognized everybody almost immediately! I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day! Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on? Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5... That's fine and all, but what I'm really after... Oh, I just remembered! I've been following a...
You mean this?
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and if I'm the first with a draft read... Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will... So, what is the... serial disappearances of young... That's right! And ever since... But the scariest... Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Hey, we're almost there! Look! Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little... Yeah, us as well. I have an interview. Okay, I'm at home. Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have... What a tough job. Always running around.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first?
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is...
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in...
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop. I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This'll be...
Fearless.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh, no. we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are.
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already but they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa.
I can't say.
Hey!
Why use your hand?
But where does a big...
Well, but basically...
Huh? How can...
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the... when a trial is in session.
So that... But... Paimon... Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydroarch...
Even though I've never heard it, besides indemnity, it isn't produced by...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again?
Yeah, but how do...
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out?
You're from Northland Bank, but we...
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't...
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together to... Either way you look at it.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip...
Hey, you! Northland Bank...
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friend? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boy!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with... You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses.
Paimon,
You can run, but you can't hide. No time to lose.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? And don't say it's work for Northland Bay.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? What?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make, because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you said...
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental power. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of...
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? So why don't you just go ask your master?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master, but it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems... Oh, seems the time really...
What? More...
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately,
Official champion duelist?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duel. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's. So engaging in such a duel, and the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a...
So, do many people actually get a...
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted... Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I... Apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels...
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance. Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was... sorry. Paimon was... The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of... It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered. Oh, sorry about that. Lily said that the Opera House is on Araneas, so let's go ride the Aquabus! Whoa! Now this is fancy! The Opera Epiclese. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here.
Lynette! You scared Paimon!
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon.
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard...
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? If you were hearing their emotions...
Rather than worrying about don't let that calm look of his...
Oh, right!
Merciless.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the...
But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seat.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Lenny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep them.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at the...
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seat.
Merciless.
These should be our seats. Come on! Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since there's... you little... Of course you put this on Pine...
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh! So you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's... Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not...
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard... I will also introduce myself.
Oh! My show!
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillette? Could he be...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show! Oh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now... I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage moment... Oh, and before I forget, you never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentional.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette, in which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do that? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by... It selects numbers entirely at random. Now then, let's begin. Let me see... Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic... I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Miracle.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to... Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly...
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You looked so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25! 24! 20! What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you moving.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is...
10!
Almost there now.
8!
Whew. Swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the...
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearance...
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his... I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady...
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious... That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all... Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser.
Huh. It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost by...
I understand. Charges have now been pressed. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend him? Very well. The trial will be held at day. Linny and his troupe are all potential. The audience may begin to...
A day isn't that long. Let's...
Linny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, I don't know whether would ask for how that even a skilled and knowledgeable magician.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them. Don't worry.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lin.
That's the right attitude. But with the guards watching, good thing you agree.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trades.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is... 'tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured but if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, we should go somewhere else.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation team... Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see.
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone... The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd in... As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the... This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find... However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but...
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for you. Anyway, you may investigate the...
Whoever the murderer was... Why would it be?
I see that you're investigating the air. If you find any new and...
We don't have too many thoughts yet. The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with beta... I'm of the opinion when the pirate...
Wait.
Perhaps the balance wasn't... Oh, that's true.
That does... So this is the... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. Wait. Hello there.
The seats were all booked in advance. Sure. Her name is Halls. Apparently, the magic troupe simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all. That's how it seems to us.
Okay then.
No need to be so. It is of utmost importance.
The investigation.
See?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying?
You're trying to help them?
Linny used the machine. Well,
it turns out that I'm sure you already know that you have to make a in other words.
That much
That you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lynn.
Even though it's that...
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here!
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns.
Well, you're right on the moor about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and provide... And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the name?
Well, I am the second generation president.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use...
No need.
Okay.
All merely trifling details. That's right. Judging from...
Really? But...
Intuition, naturally. Farina sure was quick, but that... Anyway.
Sounds more...
Well, what's your opinion? All right.
Wait a minute.
Well, in your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
And why would that be?
Most astute of you. No matter how one... And if that can be done...
All right. Now,
Wait! Since when did we be...
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me. You wish to...
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got some...
I have nothing to...
Oh.
We'll be making some preparation.
Sorry.
Were you always...
Yes. So, the missing girl couldn't...
How can you be...
Well, I couldn't see Linny's, but still, I could... We melt...
So, it's safe to... Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful... We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Understood. Then I will be going.
Very good. Thanks for...
You may spare the...
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you got a... Sorry, I got a little carried away there. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join us?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers?
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is... But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh.
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from...
The back? You mean the inside of the door?
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get? Exactly. All right, let's go.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic...
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see.
Precisely.
So that's how
Once the box was... The audience member would only be...
Right.
Ah, yes. My assistant and I...
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell... And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked! Wow.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel, and then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that some... Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. Whatever.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which... Oh! Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and... That can't be. Oh, her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be... Right! Ugh. place.
It seems someone could fit through.
Could this have been the suspect's escape?
Alone, perhaps. But
There are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon... Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Let's head back up. Well, let's find a place.
apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low. The guards have...
So the tunnel's become like a...
In other words, the...
Charges?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. That's right. This is how... The statements from... To put it simply...
This also precludes any kind of...
Once both sides have been... Then, fine.
Huh?
In practice, because we've...
There can... And even if that were not...
I'm ready to break.
Whoa!
Of course. I just hope you don't mind.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. I mean, what better way to...
Breaking out suddenly... Just kidding! Paima will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with...
Wait, you're carrying a portable...
Yes?
I have eggs, sugar, and...
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it.
These three are quite the interesting group. And Paimon thought it smelled good from the way you had these two guys carrying all that. But you ended up doing...
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smile.
Don't underestimate. Anyway.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to...
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is no need for it.
All right, then. Down to business. However, the magician twins could have committed the crimes.
Exactly! Why would
the flower vase resulting in the perhaps the criminal...
Paimon thinks that makes...
True, but the only...
Could Halsey...
That's right. And even if she had... Nor does she have...
Were we not... From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. You're macaron... What? 5?
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few...
No! Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then wait! Even you don't believe if Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons!
All right, Malus, set up the stove again, if you would.
What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3...
Exactly!
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg...
Well, this...
Well, that's it for... Looking... It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied.
All right,
it was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find any...
All right, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get a...
Merciless.
What do we do? Good plan.
Just relax. Even if... Besides...
Thanks, Navia. Well?
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your...
To be honest?
No, we're...
Well now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that you're that was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you...
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the... Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain...
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates...
Thank you, Mr. Linney. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands...
Yes, that's...
In that case...
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly...
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of...
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's...
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that...
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundation... Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatsui's doing.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the Oh, good thing I made all those preparations.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the Are these claims true? Please answer my question, Miss...
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary?
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial...
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the...
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the hype... I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption, not to set the wrong tone or anything, but
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might... I knew if it weren't for our respective identity, that's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, but still, I'm asking you to trust me.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
well, you both say that, but... Right, let's hear your answer.
Of course. I'll answer any question. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know. During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, so after jumping into the...
That air vent was created during the...
Well, nothing. Which should have been... That voice seemed on the way back. After that...
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy...
That's the only way we can save...
So, it was never... But like I said...
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a...
The current problem is that if we want to refute the Hydro... Huh?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the... When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue...
That took long enough. Now then, at this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley, he did not realize. Finally, he used the at this time. So, Linney afterward, Linney and there you have it.
Does the defendant's side have any objection?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linney experienced and what he saw. According to Linny, he left via the vent after Linny went to the room. Linny did not take...
Attention! When the countdown starts, but he immediately, once he reached the crime scene, finally, he reached...
In other words, you believe...
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, assuming that what...
Oh.
Well, you're denying... You're saying that he wasn't?
Sure we don't need to give this more thought. That's right! This means the same
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person. Could there have been a third? The deceased's name is
that can't be right. The
Oh!
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. No one entered or left. The sound we heard may have come from a... It would have been tough for both people to... It would have been tough for both people to... Halsey's clothing was in... The deceased's name is Linny was not in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both people. Halsey's clothing. Linny was not in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both. The deceased's name is Linny was not in the... Halsey's clothing was in... No one entered or left...
What's wrong, Traveler?
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick...
If only we knew...
Well, that would be nice, but the magic
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing...